What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial, I suppose, on the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know y'all have heard probably all about this, and I'm a little bit late because I decided that the day it was coming out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. and I'm gonna get the damn palette, right? But I'm like the laziest person ever, and I don't wake up for shit. So 8 o'clock rolled around and my alarm didn't get me up. Like, I mean, I woke up, but I was like, you know what? I'll just snooze it a couple hours and just get it at 10 o'clock. And by that time, it was sold out. So I missed the first round. So I made sure the second time around that my booty woke up, okay? I woke up early for you, Jaclyn. Okay. But this palette is great if you're like a freelance artist or if you, you just, you know, like makeup like the rest of us, you're gonna love it. And these are the colors. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is doing a tutorial on an eye look, and then I'm gonna be showing how to use the palette for bronzing, contour, highlight, and eyebrows. So it's really versatile, and it kind of just like the idea just kind of came to me as I was looking at the colors. I'm like, wow, that one looks like my brow color, that one looks like a really good bronzer, whatever. And you know, obviously these colors that I'm gonna use aren't gonna work for everyone. Not everybody is as pale and gothic looking as I am. I totally forgot my background, so had to go get it. But yeah, and for the elephant in the room, no, I don't have a mole right here. I just like decided to put a little like, it's like a really big pimple. And so whenever I get like big pimples, like I like to like cover them with concealer, obviously. But like because the concealer is not gonna cover the texture of the bump, then I'm just put a little dot with like a brow pencil. And I think it looks better than having a pimple. Except this guy right here, my third eye that I've awakened apparently. Yeah, I'm not gonna put a dot right there because that would be weird, so. Okay, like I just like lost the palette apparently. As you can see, we got really effing close, and I'm gonna start by priming my eye with the Smashbox 24-hour primer. So first things first, I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here. There one right there. Kind of like it's a really nice little transition-y color. I'm just gonna take it on a fluffy brush. I've been starting with the transition colors first lately. So I used to start from the lid up, and then just kind of switching it up depending on how I feel. Okay, so next I'm gonna be taking that one shade. It looks like this. I believe it's called Pukey or something like that. Like a nice pukey color. Pukey brown. Kind of looks like baby food. Okay, I know I keep switching up my camera angles, but like, it's like really hard. Y'all don't even understand. It's really hard to like look at and like do your makeup and then like figure out what angle is good for like the camera to catch it, and then you want to look at the camera but you don't want to look at the camera because then you can't see what you're doing. And so I'm just kind of working on how to get the best lighting right now, and I had to move my background because it was like blocking the light, so I'm just gonna shut up. Okay, so next I'm gonna be going in with this like reddish shade right here, this like dark one, and I'm just kind of gradually putting everything like deeper into the crease. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my underbrow highlight, and I'm gonna be using this first shade right here, which is like the paler one, because I'm a pale ass bitch, so you know. It's gonna be taking a tiny little brush and getting in. Wait, was there, oh my god. god. Was there already stuff on this brush? Okay, there must have been like blue or something on it. I don't know, can you guys see that? I'm literally gonna freak out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so dramatic. Okay, this is fixable. No, it's not, no, it's not. Ah! Okay, so I guess we're gonna make it work. I like kind of really wish that I could like switch my eye tutorial to this one because I like this one a lot better right now. I'm not too happy with that one. Okay, you know what, you guys? We're just gonna make it work because that's... I'm gonna do a little cut crease for this look. Just feel like being extra. Got it, got it, got it, got it.
You need the daddy.
Believe it or not, I actually use these scissors to cut my lashes, and I don't recommend it. So I'm gonna be using a little bit of the Pond Shape Tape and light sand, and this tiny, you want like a teeny brush. That's my advice for cutting the crease. Teeny tiny. And also, I made this mistake for a long time. I was just cutting it like right where you see like the creases. I was cutting it right along there, and I kept getting transfer. Like it kept getting like concealer or shadow or whatever like onto my transition area. And I realized that's because you need to overcut it. You need to like cut it a little over the line or the crease, as you will see me do right now. So now we're gonna make sure we have a clean little brush, and I'm just gonna wipe it off with my hand. And we're gonna use that same first shade to pop into the inner corner, and maybe a little bit like go in with it a little bit more, because I kind of want to do like a slight little ombre moment. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with this color right at the bottom corner. I know y'all know that color. And I'm just going to be taking it on that same little brush. Lightly try to like blend them in together. Okay, so now we're going to be taking that one right next to it, that kind of a more like a matte teal, and we'll just finish the ombre. Well, no, we don't finish it, but we go continue. Using that same little teeny brush and blend it into the shade next to it. Now I'm going to be taking this shade right here. Okay, there we go. That shade right there and that shade right there. I'm just gonna mix them together just to kind of connect the warmths. So I'm gonna be taking just a little bit of the black in the corner with the same brush, just to kind of give it that extra depth and drama. Okay, one last step that I'm gonna do is, so you don't really have to do this, but if you wanna make the cut crease like super extra, you can take that small little brush I've been using, and I'm gonna go back into that pukey color, and I'm just gonna kind of like carve out like right above the crease, and then just like blend it out, just to kind of give it that extra like cut crease feels. So it's looking pretty good, but because we like to be extra on this channel, and by we I mean me, we're gonna add just a little bit of glitter, just a little bit of Stila, you know, in diamond dust. So while I was off camera, I did some wing liner with the MAC brush stroke, and I put some mascara on, the YSL baby doll, and then I put these lashes on, and these are the Allure Bronze Goddess lashes, and I literally had to like pick them off my coffee table. To note about these shadows that I really did like is that usually I start with my eyes, and the reason for that being is because a lot of shadows have a lot of fallout, and so then I gotta clean it up. So I usually just like to start that way I can just like wipe off any shadow, any excess. But you guys, I literally did my face before this and then did the eyes, and literally no fallout. Like what? I'm gonna going in with that red, that dark red shade right there. Right there. Yeah. I'm using that with like a flat top brush. And I'm just gonna go really close to the lash line. Just gonna like stamp it on there. Just coated my bottom lashes, and I coated them with the new MAC mascara. This is the Bold and Bad Lash. What I love about it is it has two different, completely different mascaras, and this guy right here is the one that I kind of only use, but see this little guy, it's like super cute, super small, and it really like gets all of those little hairs, but like mainly what I like about it is that the formula doesn't transfer onto your under eye area, which I have like a huge problem with. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this palette for bronzing and contour, whichever you will. I'm going to be actually mixing the pukey tone with the one next to it that's a little bit more on the cool side, so I can get like really nice shade. I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with this kind of like cooler tone shade right here, just to kind of like hit just like the very back of it, so we can get just like that slight contour look. Because anything with more of like a gray undertone is going to give you a more realistic type of shadow on your face, whereas like a bronzer is just going to warm your face up, so it looks like you got some sun. If that it's a little too harsh, you can just take a beauty blender and use the back of it and just kind of soften it up however much you want. And then I'm going to take the two colors I mixed together to bronze, and I'm gonna hit under my jaw. Oh my god, it's dark. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Another thing I like to do is knit a little bit on top right here, just to make your chin a little shorter. I'm also going to be doing the top of the forehead, like the temples and into the hairline, so you kind of have that all over bronzed finished look. Going to contour down the nose, and since I'm so fair, I'm not really going to use any of the ones that we've been doing the face with, because anything too dark and cool is going to look, it's just going to make the whole face look dark and ashy and weird, and anything like too warm is also going to make you just look like super fake tan, and so I like to use something super, super light. So I'm going to mix these two ones together. They kind of remind me of the Hula Light, even though I've never even seen the Hula Light in person. I'm just guessing. But I'm going to use this brush again. I'm going to mix them two together. Make sure you really tap off the excess on this part, because too dark of a nose contour, it's just not the business. That's like a good color. Shook. Time for the highlighting portion. I'm going to be using that really light shade up here. And then I'm probably gonna use the one next to it below it, so that, cause like the more depth, or the more, what am I trying to say? the more different types of colors of highlighters and bronzers you use, the more depth that you're gonna add to your face. I'm gonna use a little Fix Plus. Next, I'm using that highlighting shade next to it. It's a little bit darker, I believe. Spraying with a little Fix Plus, and then I'm just gonna bring it down. That way it helps kind of blend into the bronzer more. So next I'm gonna contour, or not contour, highlight the nose. I'm gonna be using the one next to the highlighting shade we started with, and I'm gonna take this Morphe brush. It's an E47. It's really nice to get that thin contour on the nose. And I'm just gonna kind of stamp it in the middle. I'm gonna be doing my brows now, and I'm not really gonna be talking. I'll kind of just show how I do it fast forwarded, but just know that I'm gonna be like basically using a little bit of this. I know it seems really light, but I'm just gonna be using it like right in here so I can like really get that gradient. And then I'm mostly gonna be using this one right here. So yeah. Off camera, I finished my lips, and basically I did a little bit of Absolutely It, which is a Prolonged Wear lip liner from MAC, and I kind of put it kind of almost all over my lips, minus the center, and then I went over it with Myth, with just like a really peachy nude, like really stripper. Love it so much. And then just so that didn't kind of like wash out my face, I went in and put a little bit of that really light shimmer shadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and just like kind of tap tap right in the middle, just so it just helps from like washing you out. But I didn't want to do too much of a bold lip, so I wanted other focus up here. So yeah, this is how it turned out, y'all. So I wanted to make this video while it was still relevant, even though I'm like way behind on getting the palette. But yeah, I wanted to do it. I just got like the second batch of the palette, and I wanted to make it because, you know, obviously everybody's making eye tutorials right now for it, but I thought, I was like, as I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, like a lot of these shades would be like so nice for like bronze contour, you know. And then like I was like, why don't I just throw in the brows? And so I was like, wow, this could really, and I hate to like bring this up because like I know a lot of you like want this but can't get your hands on it right now, so I'm sorry if you're one of those people who was like me that slept in too late the first time. If you did sleep in both times and you still don't have it, then you should get your hands on it if you're new and you're starting with makeup, because it comes with all the colors, and it's really good because then you have something, you can use it for everything like I just showed you. So it's just a really versatile palette to get. If you're doing freelance, perfect for that because you got everything in one. But yeah, I love it so much, and hope y'all like this video, and stay humble.